Live. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll let people get here.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome.
Number 9. I feel like,
dude, there's a new MGK music video.
Oh.
Can we watch that? Is that loud? Can you do that?
No.
Can we?
No, we can't because it's probably copyrighted.
Oh.
Super strict on that type of stuff.
Dude.
Now you can't.
Oh no.
Now you're ready to leave it.
Oh, it's good. I'm excited. I am excited about that.
Your brain's gonna be so.
I'm looking
this whole time.
No, it's not gonna be that bad. I'm looking for the. I haven't gotten the notification yet. My YouTube doesn't. Usually when I refresh my YouTube,
send it to you?
It's right there. Oh no, I got it right there.
Okay.
I got it right there. Usually when I refresh the YouTube, it goes right to it. But dude, no, I'm excited to hear that, and I think it's gonna be a rap album, so I'm excited to hear that.
Oh, like, isn't he supposed to release an entire new thing soon?
Yes, and it's supposed to be hip hop, so I'm excied for that. And I think
like,
that's
what
one
else
of the
would
songs.
it be? And then I remember he's a punk boy now.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's always been a punk boy, man. Dude, you can catch him 10 years ago wearing a Misfit shirt. You know what I mean? And wearing chains and just being like the same.
Yeah, rock star.
But like people say he like switched up.
I like pulling your string because I know you love him.
Yeah, it will, dude. It will, man. It immediately makes me go to bat.
You're going defensive
same
right
with
now.
You know what's really weird is like talking about MGK and Eminem and talking about Nicki and Cardi B. For some reason, just gets me. Not so much now because it's not as relevant, but I just used to just get really it's hip hop one, and like they're just like I think it's almost the same thing too, the same comparison. Sorry, I'm off on a tangent, but Nicki's Eminem where Cardi B is like MGK, right?
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's
now you give me some context.
Yep. But I just get lost in it, man. But I'm excited for the new song. I might even play it in my ears. Just while we're talking, you know what?
What's up, Dane? Help us change topics. Hurry! How was your?
We're talking about MGK,
match?
Dude.
No, we're not. We're not talking about MGK.
Your thumbnails are good, dude.
Wait, what do you mean?
Your thumbnail, the face is B+, but wait, this is 2 weeks ago. It's so crazy how fast your look changes over and over, dude.
Oh, like
yeah, even your hair and stuff. But
it grows
fast. It does. You look good with a man bun too. This one video right here makes you look kind of like you have a man bun. And I was like, I think we could pull that off. But your thumbnail game's good. You would pull it off.
I did it because everybody kept telling me to, and I was like, all right, let's try it. Well, actually,
you'd pull it off.
Tell me how to do it.
It's not rap, dude. I'm pissed. I just fast forwarded for just a smidge, just see. It's just guitar riffs and sadness.
He's
guitar riffs and sadness.
Pop Drake.
No, dude. He deserves every bit of it. He deserves all of it, man.
Nobody said he didn't. Nobody said anything. You're just like.
I think Pop Drake is like in hip hop culture that would be a slight. That would be a slight. That would be a jab at him. So well, of course I'm going to be defensive a little bit. Well, hip hop's everything. Guys, we made a Facebook page. Guys, let me share it. I'll share it with you.
No, it's in the description. It's in the description.
The Facebook pages?
Yep.
Nice, guys. Make sure to like the stream too, but we made a Facebook page. I took my old podcast page. It has a pretty decent following too. It has like 800 followers. We did it, dude. People are going to see our content at least.
Well, you know how Facebook is. You have 800 followers. That means you have 0.00045 people looking at your page.
Yeah, well, it's all about engagement. It's just like TikTok, dude. People don't understand algorithms at all, and I love algorithms. Like Facebook, TikTok, even probably an Instagram reel, a YouTube short, all of it works the same. Roughly. Like, it all works the same, dude. It gets sent out to 10 people, and however they interact with that, it gets sent out to 25 people if it does well, and then however they interact with that, if that goes well, it gets sent out to 50 people, and so on and so forth. Your video views, all these things, all of it's the same thing, dude. And so like how people interact with it will be super important, right? But like Facebook posts can reach a lot of people, and then they can not reach anyone, and it's all about that engagement momentum.
Dane says he understands.
Dane, I'm inclined to.
You better fall in line with him.
You know what's crazy, Dane, is like because of your strict boomer mentality, it makes me not trust your judgment.
I think that's really a fair thing to stand by. If I don't know Dane like you do, but if someone has a boomer mentality, it's like, no. Anything you say or do, it's just like Drake. I mean, not Drake. Kanye West. Anyone older than him doesn't know more than Kanye, and that's his perception. That's how he thinks.
Kanye's ridiculous, man. But Dan, I love you as a person, man. But I just don't know if I trust the things that you say or believe or know. I feel like you love to antiquate yourself, which makes you antiquated. Does that make sense? Like you love to like put yourself back in time so much and be a boomer and hang that mindset and be pretend boomer and say I'm Dane the boomer, that it kind of makes you a boomer, right?
I don't know Dane. I don't know Dane enough to know any of those. To know any of those things. I wish I did.
But he loves it. He loves being a boomer. He loves being a boomer. He lives for it.
By the way, we have 3 watching and 3 likes. That's amazing. Thank you, everybody.
That is amazing.
We're 100% in right now. 100%.
You guys have already done way better than most of us. Probably every stream ever.
Right. Dane, that's him. That's his words. I know nothing about you, and I stick by that.
Mildly offended. But if he says mildly, that means he understands a little bit.
That means he's super offended, but he just doesn't want to go into it.
No, but he gets it. He gets it.
He receives it. He receives it, and I think that's it.
That's funny. Dane, go when you got a sec, go on TikTok and check out my new video format. I'm excited about it. We were just talking about
not playing Overwatch tomorrow.
Why, dude? You really?
I'm gonna play tonight with you. I'm gonna play tonight with you.
So can I tell you something I've hidden from everyone and you and everyone else? No, don't try to think about what it is before I tell you.
I'm not.
Stop. You just
did. What do you mean?
I just saw you.
Just because I just saw you. No, doesn't mean I do it.
One thing that people will always deeply underestimate about me is my ability to read a situation, dude. I can read. I just read it off your face. You just did.
I don't think at all.
Okay, but you know what it is? You know what it is?
What?
This makes me really sad. I see you falling off. You're already gone. You're already gone.
I fell off.
You're gone.
I fell off.
When I called you saying you were playing autopilot. Yes, dude. Yes.
No, that was a day. That was like 2 days after. That was on Monday where you said that.
What I'm saying, I know, but what I'm saying is like I felt it. I could feel it. He's falling off on Overwatch, guys. He doesn't want to play it with me. When he plays it with me, he plays it half-heartedly.
No,
you know what I miss? You know what I miss?
Don't play half-heartedly Overwatch with you.
This is crazy. Crazy. You know what I miss? Moaning and groaning, Julian. Where is he, dude?
I can't.
Where's the guy who cared?
So, I can only cope so much through complaining, and like once I'm complaining and it doesn't help me cope, then I'm wasting energy. Because if I can complain and it helps me cope with the situation, then it's energy like usefully wasted, right?
Yeah.
But whenever I complain and I can't get anything out of it, there's nothing I can do about it.
But your streams have been doing well. I just like, okay, guys, he played probably, how many hours do you think you legit have?
Probably 60,
have
40,
60
50
in
60.
How long?
2 weeks.
No, you have. Do I have more time than you think?
I passed you by a little bit. Yeah, I think we're pretty close because I'm battle past 72 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like 61. So, I mean, I'm not that far.
Close. Yeah,
far.
Pretty close.
Yeah, and I'm not burnt, so my argument's null and void. I don't know, man. I just feel you gone already.
But I've soloed way more than you have. And as a healer.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I sold most of today. As a healer's different. But, dude, it doesn't matter if we have a Zenyatta and Ana. Like, dude, oh my God. But as a healer,
you look at both your DPS and your healer and your tank. Because I think it was very rare that I ever got a good secondary co-healer. And then the tanks were always super, super silly. And the DPS was never to be found.
It's been rough, dude.
So for me, I still want to play Overwatch, but I'll probably exclusively just play it with you or a team.
Are you going to do it streaming or off stream? Your Overwatch streams have been doing... Dude, can we talk about something else?
Yeah.
Dude, it kills me to watch you go through the same thing that I go through a little bit, but it kills me to see you go from one stream, one morning where it's like 18 to 20 people, and then the next morning it'd be the exact same content and there's 6 people there.
Yeah.
Like, it drives me, dude. It kills me. I'm like, dude, because it happens to me, and then I'm like, I don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't like. There's just like that's so
Well, that's the
debilitating.
thing, I haven't looked at the numbers for Overwatch at all because I don't need to focus on that because I can focus on the game when the chat's quiet. And I feel like generally, like if I look at my little line graph, it's always like the first hour and a half that's pretty slow. And then after that, I think a bunch of the lurkers come by, and you know they're mostly chilling and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
one thing. Good.
Just Overwatch is one of the few games that I can play without really caring about the viewers because it's just something that I could enjoy. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think you would enjoy it more if you put more time into a role that you would be able to control the game with more?
No, because I
can't. Like
I can't control the
game.
Yeah,
you could with DPS. DPS, you could if you put the time into DPS.
That's the other thing is I don't want to wait.
What does it mean you dual queue? What does it not you and I dual queue DPS?
What about it?
No, I'm just talking about because I'm talking about long term trajectory. I'm going to be top 500 at this game. There's no chance. There's no chance. I'm too motivated. I'm putting the hours in, so I'm trying to think of the best way to get there. Right, we're on a very long Overwatch tangent, but I think one of the things I think about this podcast, I think it's going to be very special. And I just thought about my list and I thought about what we're talking about. I think our best content is when we just talk, and we're not worried about right, and we're not itching to get out of here because I can think of one podcast in particular that I was just fucking.
Which one? No, which one?
2 podcasts ago, or maybe it wasn't the last one. It was the one before last.
Do you remember what we were talking about?
No, I just don't even think I was here. I just don't even think
when you were you were kind of sick when I was like,
oh yeah, I was sick. Yeah, and I was very low. And that's and that's another part of it too. Is I was feeling low too, tempo wise, right? So definitely. But I think our best content is a little bit unplanned, right, and a little bit unconfined. I don't know where I was going with that, but
throw it away right now.
My list is. I think the list is good to have. If we don't think of anything, right? Yeah. But do you think we should post a bunch on Facebook?
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
I think it's a good idea, dude. Once we made some stupid money, I'll split the money with you.
You can keep all this the rest of this year. There's only a couple.
All the rest of this year? No, the dude. Well, you know what we should do on Facebook? Sorry, now we're talking marketing. I'm talking fast.
It's okay.
You know what this is gonna be very much like. Have you seen Two Bears, One Cave?
I don't watch content like that.
You should watch it just for the sake of seeing what my eyes are seeing, right? And how I because they'll give you reference to what I reference, right?
I trust you.
Yeah, but it's funny, dude. But one of the things there's Tom, there's this guy named Tom, right? Tom
send me something you think is funny, and I'll be that's funny.
I won't. I won't. But there's one that's level-headed, calm, and a little bit a little bit straight arrow with his thinking, and then there's Bert, who's all over and just carries the conversation through. Not carries the conversation, but just randomly keeps bringing up shit, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You guys, Two Bears, One Cave. Go look it up. It's good. It's good. It's growing on me more and more. It's one of my girlfriend's favorite podcasts. Every Monday, actually, new episode tomorrow.
Wow.
I forgot what we were talking about. See, we were talking about podcasts,
Facebook.
Oh, Facebook, money.
You said something that you're doing marketing.
Marketing, yes.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, I forgot. What we should do is start joining a bunch of Facebook groups dedicated to podcasts and stuff.
I think it's just gonna be. It's just like the stream share ones where everybody shares.
Every view counts, dude. On those reels, man. On those reels, it's gonna be how we interact with it and how we share with it and who we interact with. Every view makes momentum on those reels, and if it's good content, it will go. But sharing it in those places is good too.
Right, but
even if it's just one.
That's what I'm saying. Those groups are gonna have 1,000 other people sharing. It's not for viewers,
but it's gonna still reach 10 people. It's still gonna reach 10 people though. And I'm not saying necessarily share your stream group, right? But maybe concept, more, right? No, more niche stuff. You know what I started doing for my hip hop page, which started working really well. It got demonetized, unfortunately. My TikTok hip hop one, not demonetized. Facebook immediately demonetized it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I started doing is I started joining fan groups of certain artists.
Yeah.
Fan groups, right? I would join fan groups of certain artists, and then I knew it was very niche. But when I would post about that artist and I shared it to that group, it would do really well.
Yeah.
Right. And so we could do like, we could post our Overwatch conversation in the Overwatch talk, right? We could post like, so it's not so much like, oh, is that?
No, that's what I did when I was streaming on Facebook. When I knew I was going to stream like Death Stranding, I would join 5 Death Stranding groups. I would read through the rules, and then those who allowed streams, I would share them to those groups. So,
okay.
Yeah.
We should do. Yeah. Just a little bit more niche, but like when the topics come up, because I think we cover certain topics. We cover mental health, video games, internet stuff. I mean, really, and then streamer stuff, right? Streamer. I think a lot of our stuff we could post in streamer information places and shit like that, right? Shit like that. What's the hardest job you've ever had? Was it the military job? Did you work anything else? What did you do before you went into the military?
I worked at Pizza Hut for 2 weeks. I worked at Fazoli's for 3 days.
Is that like another pizza place?
Fazoli's is like a fast food Italian kind of.
Oh, okay.
Walmart was my longest job. It's like 4 months as a cart pusher.
That's crazy. I worked at Walmart 4 years. Did you know that?
Doing what? Just like
4 years. Everything. So I started in folding clothes.
You look like a Walmart person.
That's rude. How long have we been streaming? It's too early to end it.
I don't know. You just give up Walmart vibes. It's not bad.
That's raw, dude. Yeah. Hey, you look like you give off great value vibes. That's exactly what you said.
I mean, that's everything that I pick.
I started as a folding clothes, right? And they hired me on for pretty good pay, actually. And then I was like a seasonal employee. And then they hired me back in the clothes department. And I was basically like, at this time, minimum wage was stupid low, dude. I can't even remember. It was sub 10. It was like $9 or something like that. This is a long time ago. And I was getting paid like $30. No, not in Washington State. Washington State, it's like 12. It's like $13 in Washington State.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But so it's cost of living, right? So it kind of bounces out a little bit. But I was getting paid like $13 or $14 an hour to fold clothes. I was getting paid way more than more than most people in the store because I was a rehire and they liked me, and so they paid me more based on my experience. And then I just bounced around and kept getting more money. So I went to electronics. I went to the deli for more money, and then I went to electronics for more money. And I was all over the place. So
why did you leave?
But I moved from my town to college, and I went to the Spokane one, and it was so ghetto, dude. It was so ghetto, and it was like a 35-minute drive, dude. And it was like
not worth it.
Dude, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. I saw Grand Theft Auto. I literally saw Grand Theft Auto in front of my eyes. I saw somebody put their coat down, and then someone swiped that coat, and then we found out later that coat was used to go steal a car. Like, dude, super sly. I would have never known it wasn't their coat. Yeah. It just came up, grabbed it like it was
nothing. Yeah.
Nothing, dude. I remember because people were so there was so much drugs being done in that area. I was using hand sanitizer so much that my hands were like cracking.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I was
anything. Yeah.
Dude, it was wild there, man. It was wild there. Spokane actually has a pretty rough population, a homeless population, and a pretty rough drug population.
We have a Walmart here that I just call it the homeless Walmart. It's because it's where all the homeless people consolidate. They have like little villages in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, we have Ghetto Safeway in town here. Yeah. Ghetto Safeway. It's just like it's right by a really artsy school, really expensive school. It's like $40,000 a quarter or a semester or something like that. It's really expensive, but it's right next to downtown, and it's right next to the highway, and so it's just a culmination of different people, and you can really see anyone there, dude. You could see anyone there. You can see the richest guy you've ever seen before, and you could also see the scariest homeless person you've ever met.
Bottom of the bottom barrel.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
No, I quit. I quit Walmart because they were complaining about me consuming too much water. I was a cart pusher.
Were you peeing too much?
No, dude. It was just because they were talking about charging me for the water, and not in like a joking way. I'm like, what do you mean, like charging me for the water? Anyways, so they got really, really, really like offended or like aggressive, like, oh, you need another thing of water, and it was like they were scanning their own water. It's not like someone was using it out of their own money. Like they're using Walmart's money to get the water. And we're in Texas. It's like 105 degrees sometimes. I liked it. I didn't mind it at all. But I eventually left because of like the way they were treating me because of the freaking water.
4 months, right?
Yeah, about 4 months. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, one of the sweetest gigs. Okay, so I was going back to my pedometer, right? I was checking the steps, how many steps I had just the other day. And then I was like, man, how many reflecting on back, I used to be super shredded. Have you? I'll send you a picture. I used to be bricked up, guys. I'm talking like as lean as possible. I mean, it was my whole life, dude. It was actually toxic. But and I was like, one of the reasons was because I was walking so much. And I went back on my pedometer, and I had weeks and weeks and weeks of days where I was plus 20,000.
Nice.
Plus 20,000 steps, dude. 30,000, 29,000. But that was the sweetest gig, man, because I walked a ton, and I was working at the casino at the time. And on your break, you would be able to get a buffet of food, dude.
Wow.
So there would be like, and it'd be high end, dude. I'm talking about like straight from the kitchen in the back.
Right.
Like they would feed their employees like a line. It'd be free every day, and I could eat as much as I want. So I intermittent fast pretty regularly.
Yeah.
Not every day, but definitely like probably 3 days of the week now. But like I used to do it every day.
That's crazy.
But what I would do is intermittent fasting, guys, dude, do it, man. It'll change
the buffet thing is insane.
But intermittent fasting is amazing.
Yeah.
Like just total side note, do it, guys, do it. But they would have a salad bar with fruit and all these other things, and then they would have 2 entrees and a dessert, and like cooked vegetables, some kind of cooked vegetables.
You need to go
and
back.
I would put, dude, I'd plate up. I'd 3-4 plate up. I wouldn't eat any calories until 3 p.m. and I would eat 3,000 and then go hit the floor and go serve and walk 20,000 steps, dude. And I was the leanest. I was also working out at the time and also being really intentional. But I was like, dude, that is the way, man. Intermittent fasting combined with walking that much, dude, you can get so lean so fast.
And you're able to fuel your body with everything that you need for free.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't buy groceries. Literally didn't buy groceries. I like my work paid for my food. My grocery. I like if I got something after work, I would go get something after work. But like never, dude. Never. Dude, I love serving tables, man.
Why did you leave the casino?
It was filthy. The culture there was just disgusting, dude. Disgusting. I mean, my time working there, I saw some of the crazy. I saw an orgy at one point.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, like saw shit that it was grimy, dude. Servers in general, man. I'm telling you, servers in general are grimy people. I love them to death. There's a lot of good people I met serving tables, but there's a lot of grimy. Most of them are grimes.
Why do you like serving tables so much, though?
I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
But in moments like this in the podcast or like streaming or serving tables or customer service, these moments force me to perform. And then I've gotten so good at performing that like it allows me to connect with people, right?
Mm-hmm.
It allows me to connect with people. And then you could like serving tables, you just like 1, I'm good at it. 2, I earn a lot of tips. And 3, like I think the most important part, well, the tips is really good too, man. I made $300 cash one night, walking home, like in my pocket, on top of the paycheck you make, right? So you can make some really good money as a server, but you also have the opportunity to connect. Like I've heard stories.
What type of connections? Like, because they're so like, once they're gone unless they come back.
Well, people grab you oftentimes, right? So like, I feel like most people who serve tables who have an X factor, right? Who have like this thing to offer, or like this really, like, they're good servers, right? For whatever reason, a lot of times people who will grab you to interact with you, so they'll connect with you, right? So I'm not really like, I'm not really throwing my throwing my shot to connect with these people.
Yeah,
they'll connect with me, right? And like learn about cultures or like, Like I learned one time like that pigs like in down like where you live, around where you live, will like hunt people and like sneak up on you and kill you, dude. And like you can just kill them for free and as many as you want and take them home to eat. Like a pig situation is like so foreign to me, but I was able to learn about that.
They're vicious. They're vicious. They'll eat you alive.
They'll sneak up on you. It's so crazy, dude. It's crazy to think a pig will sneak up on you and kill you. Like it's crazy.
More of a boar type thing. But
still, dude, it has a snout. It goes oink oink, dude. Like it's just so crazy, dude. So crazy. But yeah, I love serving tables. I've always wanted to be a part-time server when I was old and a part-time instructor.
Instructor for
like a college instructor, probably like just like because like a community college or something. There's a lot of and even in main like universities, there's professors who do like 20 hours. You know what I mean? They just do like a couple classes or something like that.
See being a teacher.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Thank you for saying that, dude. Most people will tell me they can't see that, so I said
at Walmart.
Oh, that's fucked.
Instructor at Walmart,
dude. Man.
No, I can see. Why don't people? Why can't they see that? I don't understand.
I think that people have a hard time taking me serious. I think you have, and a lot of people in this podcast, and not even in my stream sometimes, but you like this. There's an opportunity to see all like angles of me,
Mhm.
right? Where like a lot of times you don't see a lot. Like I'm most of the time, if you catch me at like 99% of my day, nothing I say can be taken seriously. Like I'm just like joking all the time. Like I'm not
Right.
serious ever. I'm never serious. Everything I say is sarcastic. Everything. Someone was like, "Oh, you know the guy who played Hagrid at Harry Potter? Like, you know him?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "He just passed away." And I was like, "Nice." Nice. That's not my work. I'm like, "Nice." And they're like, "What?"
They were just so upset.
Yeah. So like, just I can't. I'm not taking it seriously
I
very
don't
often.
see that side of you, or maybe it's because I'm overbearingly sarcastic, so you don't need to do it. Or
Sometimes you allow me to not have personality. It's actually one of the things I like being one of the things I enjoy about being around you is sometimes I don't have to be on.
right,
Like
yeah.
even with streaming, sometimes to a fault. Like if we're streaming together, sometimes you're two on, and I'm like, dude, let me talk, right? You do a pretty good job of balancing out, but like you do like call outs. That's a perfect example. Like on Overwatch, I don't have to do them because you do them, and usually I'm the one doing all that, right?
Mhm.
And so like you do fill some of that space too, right? But it's a good back and forth. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not taken seriously very. But it's my fault too, and I love it. Like, so it's not like woe is me. No one takes me seriously. It's like I troll people all day long. I'll like find out like what bothers them and then troll them on it so hard.
You're a bully.
No, but it's all
You're
in fun too. And if they're laughing, I'm laughing, right? If they're not laughing, then I'm not. Yeah, that's a big thing too, right?
Yeah.
Like if I'm not laughing, I cross the line and I'm saying sorry or like being like I shouldn't be. But like if they're laughing, I'm laughing, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely not a bully, but I do like prod, dude. I like picking. I like having fun.
That sounds like a manipulative thing to me, but
but manipulation would be
whatever
to do something to get another thing. But what would I? But no. But manipulation would mean I would get something out of it.
You're getting entertainment.
But if they're entertained too, then it's like not manipulation because we're on the same page.
Dude, they could be uncomfortably laughing, man.
No, but that I think you would see it more. I think you'd feel it more when we meet in person. Because one day we'll have to meet.
I never laughed.
Dane's laughed several times for sure.
He's only saying that okay, now that he's in a safe space to talk because I'm here to defend him. He can speak the truth, you know.
Okay, yep. But I think one of the things that you guys will, I think Dane's caught on, which is kind of cool. But I have only one gift in this world that I was gifted with, right? And it's the ability to read people. That's my only gift. That's it. And like on a micro level, like not like have you seen Lie to Me? You haven't seen that show, Lie to Me? It's cool, man. You should watch one episode. Don't watch the whole thing, but just like go look, see what it is. Just go see what it is. It's really cool. It's about this guy who's able to read people micro expressions, right? And are able to tell if they're lying, essentially, like to a very elite level. It's pretty cool. Remember Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton?
I didn't see it, but I know. Yeah.
Do you remember the bad guy?
No, I never seen it.
Okay. It's good. I like that one. That was like the first Marvel movie outside.
I like Edward Norton.
It's a good movie, dude. That probably makes my top 5, but yeah. The Incredible Hulk makes my top 5 just for nostalgia reasons. What are your top 5 movies?
Dude, I'd have to look.
I got it. Hold on, I'll just carry this whole conversation. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump makes my top 5 for sure. Exorcism of Emily Rose makes my top 5. I love that movie, dude. I love it. There's things in that movie. It's not bad. It's objectively not bad. It's not. If you don't think it's great, I don't think so. I think you said you were going to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
you said you were going to.
It was awful.
No, it was. What do you mean? The whole moral of the story was so good. It was the girl,
good. The one where they're like conflicting between medical and like religious, right? And she's like, they think she might be having seizures, and she's also like studying religion.
Yeah, and then
it sucks. Yeah, it's awful.
Did you get to the end?
Yeah, I finished the whole movie.
It doesn't suck, dude. Okay, I just don't trust your. What movie's good? I don't trust you. So okay, this is my top 5, dude. It's not yours. So Exorcism, Emily Rose, right?
Bad. Yeah.
Forrest Gump,
right? That's good. That's
the Incredible Hulk, just because it was just I was young enough to like think it was the coolest thing, and I loved the Hulk growing up. But I have the Hulk tattooed on my leg, right?
I didn't know you had any tattoos.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I have tattoos. My chest is covered, but I have the Incredible Hulk. I almost got Blastoise right here too.
On your chest, right?
Yeah, yeah. I had some other ones. Quarantine 2. No, Grave Encounters 2. Excuse me, Grave Encounters 2. Yes, yes. It's it's about this movie where these guys get this information. They go to an insane asylum, and it's super spooky. I love that one. I don't know about my fifth one though. Fifth one's a hard one. I don't know. Okay, hold on. It would be a tie. Some kind of Seth Rogen, James Franco movie. The Disaster Artist. I love The Disaster. Have you seen that one? It's so fucking stupid.
Isn't it a remake? Is it a remake of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a true story, right? It's like it's not a remake. It's like the story behind this movie that was actually made and how that production was like actually happened, right?
Yeah.
It's really funny, dude. It's I love that movie.
Did he get in trouble for that movie? Like, didn't something happen? I remember vaguely about something.
I don't know. I think James Franco did get a little under flack for something. I don't know, but nothing was confirmed. And I try not to because there's so much cancel culture. I try not to cancel people until I know they did something weird.
I mean, even if they did,
right? I think there was something. I think there was something weird in one of the movies. There's supposed to be something weird. I don't know, but until there's something until someone gets in trouble for it, I'm just like I don't know what's true anymore, right?
Yeah.
But any of those movies, Pineapple Express, I love Pineapple Express, man. I love that movie. That might be number 5 actually.
Is that your favorite genre, comedy?
No, I hate comedy movies actually. I just I like those comedy movies. Most comedy movies I don't like.
Well, there's a lot of those comedy movies though. There's a lot of them.
Seth Rogen, James Franco movies. I feel like there's only a handful that make my list. I'm talking about Pineapple Express, This Is the End, Disaster Artist, Your Highness. Have you seen Your Highness? That one's good.
No.
It's funny. It's it's like in medieval times. They have swords and they fight dragons, but it's it's satire. I remember the first time I watched it, I actually took it too seriously, and I thought it was the fucking dumbest movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And then I realized it was a comedy movie, and then I stopped taking it so seriously, and it was one of my favorites. But those movies, those are so good, dude. You don't like any of those?
No.
Really? Dude, none of those?
I'm not a dude. Anytime I've tried to watch any comedy movies, I just I don't know. I think it's just the humor. I'm not a humorous person. Not to.
Yeah, which is
good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I just
you do.
Nothing tickles me.
You only laugh at surprise.
Yeah,
you only laugh at surprise.
Extreme wit it gets me.
Yeah.
When I'm like, damn, that's faster than me, and I'm like, oh, sweet.
Yeah. Yep. And I've noticed that but you can't really get that from a movie either.
Yeah.
Nothing can be because it doesn't feel real, right? Wit doesn't feel real if it's from a movie because it's not fast, right?
You're right. Yeah. I turned him down and I balanced because last time he was a little bit lower than me. Let me know if this is better because it's been clipping both ways and I don't want that. Maybe turn down your gain a little bit, Kevin. I don't know if you.
My gain is actually as low as possible.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, lower than. Wait, hold on. Maybe hold on. Wait. Hold on. Can we just see if this works? One sec. I did put on automatic gain control on Discord just a second ago. I mean, right before we start. Oh no, not that one.
Let me turn you down on Discord then.
There you go. So automatic gain control. Let me see if does that feel different?
Yes, it does. Let me turn you back up. Talk again.
Okay. Hello.
What do you guys think?
Hello.
I move my mic closer as well, but so let me know, guys.
Mic check.
Because I haven't changed any settings since last time. Switch the phone. It was your comp speakers. Okay.
Dude, I feel like a lot. Oh yeah, dude. I lost 4 followers since that video, which I'm okay with, dude. It's the blunt truth.
Which one is it? About the
about the new game, and people shouldn't be placing higher than nobody should place higher than plat. Nobody right now.
But you argue differently for Overwatch 1 about people who take a 5-year break and then they replace and then they still get.
That's the same game. My only argument is that it's a new game. Right, and I made the argument in the video, you don't go from one COD to the next COD.
Even Blizzard said that it was a glitch. There's a bug that went on with the placements. That's verified from the source.
But how far, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, most people just got Bronze 5. And a lot of people had the same thing that I did. They did Bronze 5, then they got promoted back to Bronze 5.
Well, that could be performance-based, too. That could be performance.
But whenever
like
you're winning, you're better than the loser, and I don't understand when it's performance based like that.
Wins don't win like, but that's a huge thing about placements, man. Is that wins almost have nothing to do with placement. Wins and losses have nothing to do with placements. It has everything to do with personal performance. I remember
losses
when I was
do have
when I
to
was
do
doing
with it though.
No, I could go on about this for a long time.
I lost like so many in a row, and
but let me teach you something. So I played the MMR, and I took everything that I know about MMR matchmaking and Overwatch, and I applied that to that one account, and I was able to do a lot more. And I placed mid diamond 3300 on Overwatch 1 on a new account, which is fucking crazy. That's
but
crazy,
whenever you're whenever you're an experienced player in low level lobbies, like you're going to destroy. Like whenever I would play on like Eon's account, I was just killing everybody in quick play. It was so easy.
But only at level 15 I was going against top 500 people. I had friended a May who was number 141.
How? You can't play comp till 25.
No, I friended him through quick play. He's playing quick play.
I got you.
I'm searching because one of the things I'm doing dramatically as I'm raising my MMR, right, is I'm tracking how high my MMR is by looking at the people I'm playing with in quick play.
All right, but about part 2?
What's that?
What were we saying about?
Oh,
part
we're
2,
just talking about we're just talking about placements in general. We're talking about wins and losses. So like, and one of the reasons I know that my MMR is climbing so much through my quick plays is because I'm looking at the MMR of the people in my quick play game. And so, but I only got 6 and 4 on my Lucio account, my Frog on the Wall, and I placed mid diamond, and that's only one from 50-50. That's only one away from 50-50. But you know what I did do? Throughout all my placement games is I fucking beefed up my numbers. I sound barriered when I knew the whole team was going to die. I would heal just because I knew that if I got sound barriers provided up, I would get more.
That's what I'm saying. Like I know I didn't do horribly during my 14 matches and my 7 win streak.
But what I'm saying is one with the Overwatch 2, it could be a bug. How many people are getting the bug? Who knows, right?
Almost everybody. Right? I'm pretty sure it was almost everybody.
But my point still stands that nobody should be placed above plat in Overwatch 2. Nobody should be placed.
I don't agree with that. Because there's some people who played through the whole beta process.
No, but people need to naturally climb.
Yeah, they do need to climb, but your skill will also adjust. Like you'll drop a lot if you're not supposed to be in a certain bracket. If those people are meant to be in
same with climbing. You'll climb if you're supposed to be in that bracket, right? And I think a soft reset is important, especially on a new game.
But you'll drop faster than you'll climb, like just naturally, right?
No, I disagree. If other than healer, I think under like look at my Sojourn, right? It's 60 something percent, and most of that's soloed. I would say half of that's soloed, right? And I feel like that's where you would climb 60%. We talked about that last time. I think it'd probably be a little different in Overwatch 2, but in Overwatch 1, you wanted about 55-60% win rate. That meant that you were steadily climbing, right? But it obviously works different now. But I think beefing up, my point is that these placements don't have a lot to do with wins and losses. You beef up your numbers, they go higher, but I don't think anyone should go high.
But you're definitely going no, because that's like saying if you lose and you do really good and you lose, you still did better than the person who won, which that doesn't make sense.
Dude, when I had a game with Sojourn that had 27,000 damage and I did better than anyone in that fucking game.
I know, but it'll still count as a loss.
I know, but the win and loss it's about personal performance.
I think slightly it does, but I don't think all the way it does.
No, but you can lose all your matches and place higher than you were at the previous season in Overwatch. Wins and losses, it's about personal. I've tested it.
But Overwatch 1 MMR is also broken.
But what I'm saying is it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same. Like
I don't agree. Let's skip because we're not going to get anywhere.
Sure. I think we're getting this is good conversation. Good conversation.
It's not though, because nobody cares. Nobody knows about it.
Everybody here plays. 3 of the people that have typed in this chat, all 3 of them play Overwatch.
Do you guys care? Do you guys care about ranking?
Hey,
you did not, Dane. Dane always talking about extreme mega alpha diamonds.
This combo is broken. He says that's stupid. It's filling up time. I that's what I think. We can agree to disagree on it. That's okay. But I do think that a reset in a new game is important.
No, I think so. It is absolutely.
That's my.
I think they should have completely reset it. They should have completely went everyone naked, and they should have made everybody do at least 25 wins when they first started.
But imagine you have 25 million players, right? So like everyone naked is a great idea. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Right, but like everyone naked would also like
No, but they have to
the
do
best-
25 wins. They have to do 25 wins.
but to scatter them out a little bit, right? And then still allow room for growth. That's what I'm advocating for, right? So the best of the best are placing platinum, and the worst are placing bronze, and everything in between, right? And then there's opportunity for it to expand, right?
But if you're
People- the
good,
bad
you're
people-
gonna grow anyways, right?
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm
it doesn't
saying. Yeah,
matter.
exactly. And so I think capping people at platinum isn't a bad thing, because those people, the people who are top 5, the best Cassidy in the world is going to be the best Cassidy in the world, right? And like,
Mhm.
and not only that, but even more so, let's say that people were just playing Overwatch 1 and sweating their balls off, and were like coming back to Overwatch 2 and placing bronze. You still have friends. You were just playing it, right? You were just sweating it out. So if you're feeling the heat of like, I was just top 500, right? Chances are you have friends who are at that elo, and you have the opportunity to grind again. You'll get that really easily. So I think capping it doesn't matter, because people end up where they should be, right?
But we're also
But-
just like the bug itself. We don't know where
Yes.
players should have placed, and that would be very irking for people who don't have time to grind like we do, or especially like,
Yeah, go ahead.
no, that's fine.
But no, a competitive play shouldn't be for casuals, though. I believe that firmly. Ranked play should not be for casuals.
Yeah, but if
wanna
you
be
can
a
do 3
casual ranked
matches,
player-
if you can do 3 matches a day competitively and win all 3, it's still going to take you a long time to rank up.
Yeah. But again, if you rank shouldn't be for the people who don't have time to rank up. If that makes sense, right? And if you don't have time to rank up, you're going to be in gold or plat or silver or bronze, right? Because, or maybe plat, I feel like you got to grind for a little bit, but like you're going to be average at the game unless you take the time to not be average. That's the esports. It's almost like the conversation where somehow we switched positions on this conversation. Do you realize that? Because we were having this conversation about casual play in pubs and how it shouldn't be sweaty, but we've kind of like this is I have the reverse position, or almost where I'm the same position where it's like rank should be for sweaty players who have a lot of time to play it, and the best of the best should be playing it for 20 hours a day, right?
But anybody's going
Like,
to play it.
what do you mean?
Right, there's people who are just like, they just don't want to play comp because 1, they get too tilted, 2, they're too scared, or 3, they just want to play for fun. Which
It's too serious, right? Or they don't want to get griped at. I hear that one a lot.
Right. And I think I have way more fun playing competitively than I ever will in quick play, and it just depends on preference. And I think in the end we all want to win, right? Nobody wants to lose, and you're going to try your hardest to win, no matter what. You might care less, playing a different hero because your expectations for yourself are lower, but in the end, you would still like to win.
Yeah, well, and also like I think accepting that is totally right, and also accepting the fact that if you're getting shit on by somebody who's playing a ton, right,
you have to accept
you
that.
just have to, you have to be like, I have a life, and they don't, right? Or like whatever way you gotta make it work in your brain,
Justified,
right? But like they spend a lot of time on it, right? And you don't, right? Dude, I'll tell you, man, I've been grinding so hard. I've been losing sleep over trying to be the best at this game, man, and I'm gonna keep grinding until I am. Do
you not foresee yourself getting tired of it?
No, not until I hit top 500. I can feel it. Same thing happened. Did I tell you about UFC? UFC is where I started all my competitive gaming at. UFC 2, I got to top 200. There's a top 200 leaderboard, and I broke into it. And like that just like tickled an itch that I hadn't had before. And then I got into Dauntless and Monster Hunter where I started hitting leaderboards on that. And then it was over. And so then Overwatch really anytime I feel I need to be the best to hit that spot, it's very motivating to me. I don't know what is so motivating about it. I never got that with Apex too, because I let that go in Apex. I didn't want that in Apex.
Why?
Because I already had that out. Because I had just came from Overwatch.
Okay, I see.
I just came from Overwatch, and so I could have been I think I could have been Apex Predator at Overwatch if I had put in the time, if I put in the mentality that I have now or I had before on these other games into Apex. I think I could have been one of the best, or maybe not the best, but I would have been Apex Predator.
Is that why you think Overwatch is like your thing to make your stream thing? Because it's like you're running at light speed because of Overwatch. And like you said, if you feel like if you get top 500 in Overwatch, then your streams are going to just accelerate rapidly because you're going to be like one of a kind.
Yeah.
And have you watched like the top, like I think it's like ML7, Flats, and I can't remember the other ones. Have you watched them at all?
Seagull. recently. I watched Seagull, and I've watched a little bit. I have not, but I've watched enough Apex creators to kind of know what the playing field
I
is
don't know.
like.
I think it's really different. Apex creators and Overwatch creators are really different because my ex used to play.
In terms of engagement.
Yes.
Okay, I'll have to look. But
Because
would you
the
say
culture and community are very different, and
true.
the genre too.
Yeah, I do, but I do think that to answer your question though, still yes. I think Overwatch was something that I should have been into like before. I always regretted not being a streamer and not making content around it. And that's what got me into Apex too, is that I eventually was like, oh, I can be one of the reasons I got into streaming was because I was like, oh, I can be a really engaging and entertaining streamer, and I don't have to worry about being cracked at the game. Right. Which is interesting because I love being cracked at the game, but I love video games enough that like I was trying to remove myself from that with Apex. So I tried to remove myself from being cracked at Apex all the time, but I had this cognitive dissonance where it was like I was constantly fighting myself because I love being cracked at the game, right? And
so when at what point do you factor in your gameplay being more important than your engagement? And when I mean engagement, I mean your direct like with the actual people who are commenting on your stuff and you're replying directly to them, or are you just going to open the valves and speak just outwardly, like not directed towards anybody?
I think the way we're doing it now, I think you and I have the same rhythm and flow. We know sometimes when the team fight just ends or everything's reset or in between rounds, you know what I mean? I think it's about quality of engagement more than like if I blew up tomorrow and I had like just 1,000 people in my chat, I'm never going to be able to read all of them ever. Yeah. Right. And so it's about the quality of engagement, and I think that will be maintained. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying is it's like if you watch a lot of the bigger Overwatch streamers, a lot of them are basically like that. Like, you know, of course, a lot of them won't be able to keep up with everything that people are saying, but they do what they can while maintaining their gameplay at a very high level. And I feel like if you want to be the best Overwatch player / streamer, it's going to be like probably streaming it is going to be way harder than getting to the top 500 level, because you definitely have the capacity and the skill set to get there. But to do that and streaming, that's already a handicap on your back.
Well, and that's also why like I don't like streaming ranked all the time, and that's why I grind a lot on the weekends, right? And so I think like I don't think streaming comp every day will get me to top 500. Right. And so but I think there'll be a balance. And then streaming some of that also will be okay. And I think I'm also I've been noticing my own performance because a couple people said I've not been engaging as much. I'm sure you got in a little bit too. Maybe, but it's just because the depth of the game.
Yet.
Oh, nobody. No way, dude!
Not yet.
The depth of the game, it takes more attention, right? And it's split more, right? It's also more engaging content. The gameplay is more engaging, but you're also more engaged with it, right? And so I think there's breaks between that. So I've been trying to monitor my own performance a lot more. Yeah. I feel like I'm getting better at it. So it will take practice, but I know that if I hit top 500, if I become one of the best Overwatch players, and I can maintain the quality of engagement that I do, and because I connect with people. It's one of the things I love to do, man. I build circles, and I love bringing people together and talking to people.
I feel like it's going to be so hard with Overwatch. It's probably the hardest game to do it on. Like, you know, Overwatch, Apex, and anything that's just anything that's like constantly.
Wait, why is it hard?
Because Overwatch, like especially with 5v5, it's so much more fast paced than Overwatch 1. And that's one of the reasons why I like Overwatch 2 is because it's way more fast paced. The fights are way more abundant.
Sorry.
But to connect to people on the level that you're talking about, or the way you've connected previously, opposed to in the future, I just don't think it's going to be possible.
There's just other ways to do it, though.
How? Tell me.
Right? So playing games with them, right? Community events, 2 ways, right? Spending time in Discord. There's a lot of ways to engage your community that, you know what I mean? And I can still maintain the level that I'm at right now. There's no way that it's going to get worse.
So basically honestly, you'll have a drop off. So you'll have this version of when you're streaming, and then this version when you're focusing more on community.
Yeah, you'll have to. Well, because there'll have to be a little bit of that, right? But I would say too that as the higher we get up, the slower the games are going to get. Right,
Yeah.
same thing happens in Apex, and the same thing happens in Overwatch. I remember being at that level, like even at
25,
Masters
30-minute
level.
comms. Yeah. Or
Yeah, right.
keywords, yeah.
Well, and also reset, right? Like reset, even resetting the fight. People are actually taking their time to wait and spawn, and like there's just like it slows down and becomes much more methodical, right? Where there is free time, where it's like less like this, where everything's everyone's shitting their pants, and it's more like reset. Let's do this,
Yeah.
switch this, right? Like it just
I'm
becomes
just,
more
I'm just,
uniform.
I'm just very curious to see, because I feel
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
could get there. I just want to see how you would execute all of those things. And not that I
Yeah.
don't doubt you. Just I'm just curious about it.
Yeah, it's something I think about. It's so weird too because I feel it in me now. And I didn't feel it right when Overwatch came out, but I didn't feel it a couple weeks before that. But I feel it in me now, dude. And I want it. I want it. I'm very, very motivated to do those things. And I've been waiting to sprint. And I didn't sprint when I thought I was going to sprint, and now I'm sprinting. So that feels good.
When did you think you were going to sprint?
Right when Overwatch 2 came out.
I
But
think
there's
it's when
also,
you.
like, the
I think it's when you
server issues and
explored
stuff.
DPS, when you were like, okay, this is what I
Tank.
definitely. Yeah. Oh, it was tank.
Well, hopping to tank made me hop into DPS, and now I just feel like a fresher breath of air too,
Yeah.
or breath of fresh air.
See,
But
I could
also, good.
I could easily keep streaming Overwatch, but the tank queues are like 7 minutes plus, and I feel like that's
Yeah.
what I would rather do,
Build a
or that, or
team.
I don't want to
Build
do
a
that,
team.
dude, because then I have to
Well,
rely
couldn't
on
you
them,
find
and
people-
nobody
that's-
has the same setup as me. Like I
No,
can't
but
play
you
all
mold
day.
them. Mold
I can
them,
no
right?
people
Well,
have to work, dude. It doesn't like just like you. Like I would like to play with you all day, but I can't because you have work.
Well, we can play in the evenings, right? So if you like, you're still gonna stream Overwatch in the evenings, right? It's just gonna be when I'm playing.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Or so you well, like before this conversation, were you thinking that you were going to not stream it at all and just play with me, or were you thinking?
Yeah,
that you were
most likely like that, because there's
That,
no
okay.
reason for me to if I could play at my best, it'll be without streaming, right? Because then I'm looking back and forth. So at my best, I can not stream and play and work on
Yeah.
that, off stream. And then if we can get somewhere, maybe I can, flex and show people like where we've gone and stuff like that. But I don't
Yeah.
even know if I want to commit that hard yet. Because like I said, dude,
Yeah.
even when we're winning, going on win streaks, I'm just like,
I know. I can feel it, dude. It saps me. It saps me. The reason I don't look at the camera, Dane, there's several reasons. One, eye contact's hard for me in general, but I do it a lot. Two, eye contact is very
serotonin.
Powerful. Serotonin? I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, how come you never look at? Oh, I'm sorry. There's serotonin. Serotonin. One, eye contact's kind of hard for me in general. Two, it's really powerful. Three, I'm looking at Astral a lot. And four, anytime I look at the camera, it's for effect. It's on purpose. So that just answer that. Eye contact's powerful, man. Eye contact's such an intense thing.
I do it just to see who looks away.
Yeah.
If they stick on me, I'll stick on them. Like I ain't leaving.
But you have to break after 7 seconds. You
I
have
don't.
to.
No.
It's so weird not to, man. Because then
No,
you're just sending weird signals, dude. You're saying
Take them how you want. I don't care
Weird
what they
signals,
perceive.
man.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault they perceive it that way. I don't give a shit. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Babe. Oh, she's not right there. That's weird. She's always right there. I'm like, wait.
Dang, she's a ghost,
No.
dude.
I learned that about. That's one of the other things, guys. I've thought this a long time, especially the last year or two. But I think not growing up, but I think I'm on the spectrum. And one of the other reasons I think that is because of my eye contact. I don't look at I realized it just this last year that I don't look at my girlfriend in the eye almost ever.
Right.
Like ever.
A lot of people are very intimidated by it.
Yeah.
And it
Well,
could,
no,
it could
but I
be-
don't do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Like
do-
my
yeah.
ex, it used to irk me. It's just she would never look at me in the eye. I'm like, are you
Really?
okay? I had to accept that she's very uncomfortable with eye contact with anybody, not just me.
Yeah.
And I'm very eye contacty, so it's just like,
Yeah. Does tension stir you?
no, it's just what it
Does
is.
stir you?
It's just like a point of communication.
Did you have a lot of tension growing up?
Like in what way?
Anyway,
I don't know.
just like
Well,
social tension. Social tension.
No.
Just like it could be no. Well, because a lot of times people who are able to handle tension like that are somehow face it young, right? Face a lot of tension, like social tension,
Mm,
right? And so I'm
yeah.
just curious to like if you like if you had social tension growing up, because I had my stepdad was so tense all the time, and tension doesn't bother me. It can push you one or the other way, but like tension doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
People can be really angry or upset or really mad, and I'm like,
I like to pop that pimple, like the tension pimple. I like to pop it.
you do it all the time.
The feel like
Yeah,
it's the best.
Yeah, you pop.
I think it's necessary.
Yeah, you pop, dude. I see you do it all the time, man. I see you do it in your chat all the time. I see, dude. The people watching you, you're like, squeeze, dude.
Just like just all over the
see
screen.
you in 10 minutes. Yeah. That's so funny.
That's so funny. I get enjoyment from that. Yeah, like just slicing it.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah.
I feel like more people need to be equipped with the not necessarily the ability, but just the willingness to try. Because even if you just try, it usually pops it. Because it just needs that little poke.
That's interesting, dude. So weird, man.
Why is that weird?
Put you over here. I just don't like my neck's actually been hurting a lot. I think it's from playing Overwatch. Actually, I think I need to raise my monitor, but my neck's been hurting, and I don't want to be turned over here anymore. So
eye level. All my stuff is like looking right here. Is just,
I might need to put it on. Put it on.
The camera's right here.
My center of my screen is not eye level. Normally, it's a little bit higher though. I think my camera's a little low right here.
You're literally like in my front view.
Really? I've been having to do my cat will knock over my camera no matter what, dude. And so I have to deconstruct it every time I get off.
Put a cucumber there. Aren't cats scared of that?
I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure it's like psychological, like it fucks them up. Like I'm pretty sure they like it like. No, I remember reading some. After those videos came out, a bunch of people came out and was like, "Yeah, don't do that to your cat."
Do cucumbers traumatize cats?
Oh, this is pre-recorded. That's stupid.
Your cat won't associate a slice of diced cucumber with a tubular object that scares the daylights out of them. Like, that doesn't tell me anything, you stupid. I hate Google, dude. Never mind. I'm sure there's Google? A study on it. Because it gives me the dumbest first response thing. Like, I know it scares them, but I want to know if it does anything to them psychologically.
Oh, dude, Google's been really bad about that. I agree. You got me.
It's just like giving me a random opinion that someone put up there. It's like, I don't care about that. I just want to know if there's like real studies on this. And then even then, dude, it's really hard for me to accept a lot of these things as truths. Like, if my experience isn't directly associated with an outcome of a certain thing, like the result of my...
It's not good, though.
It's not good, but that's the thing. I know that, and I acknowledge it, and I still hold that thing behind my head, and I'm like, even if it's true, I'm going to like act like it's true until it's just not, because it might not.
I've seen you do that. I've actually seen you do that.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I do it very like frontward. I don't hide it.
I'm in my my creator studio for Serotonin, right? I had a thought and I just pulled
TikTok?
it up. I had no, on Facebook. And I had branded content for Serotonin. What does that mean? Earn money from paid partnerships with brands that want to collaborate on creating with your audience.
Okay.
Cool.
Kind of like Facebook then.
This is Facebook. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I thought it was TikTok.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You just said that, yeah. Oh, what was your idea?
What do you mean?
You said you had an idea real quick and you opened up.
I just wanted to see how many, because I've been starting to post my reels more, and I was just trying to see how many plays, which is not that many, but I just started 2 videos ago.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
Go ahead.
I'm hoping with the new format on that TikTok, and I maintain that format. That's gonna be real. One of the things I find valuable about that is it allows me to put the hook of the video right out front, and it doesn't do it with sound, and it looks good on our platform, right? Like that, I would say that format looks great on TikTok because it shows like a little bit of professionalism, but it also looks really normal on Facebook Reels. Right, like Facebook kind of like Facebook's video is more developed. Like TikTok is much more like personable, right? Like it's usually from someone's phone, almost always, right? Like a lot of times the stuff that does well on TikTok is just relatable, or it's like straight from someone's fucking Samsung, from 10 years ago, or what I mean? Like there's a lot of opportunity on TikTok for low professional video, or like low quality videos to do well, as well as high quality videos. But the high qualityness will appeal to Facebook too. I hope.
Yeah.
That's my goal. But I'm trying to make that money, dude. Guys, if you're trying to make some money, dude, trying to make some money and post some bullshit stuff, make a Facebook page, create some content, and then Facebook pays you up the ass for reels, dude. Up the ass, man. I was getting
And they
a
have the
couple
little,
$100
little goals into the little goals are really nice because it keeps you posting. It's like have 5 videos with over 500 views, have 10 videos with over 1,000 views, and it's like if you already have a page that's established, it's super easy to get 1,000 views.
Especially if you're involved in some groups and you niche down a little bit. Like Dane, I highly recommend it. Dane, if you're still here, man, you're doing your TikTok thing and you're growing there. Make a Facebook page and start posting on Reels. It is so easy. I posted the 2 times I've made $200. I posted like 10 times. Like not even religiously, not even like, oh, I'm gonna make content for this. I just took the stuff that I was posting elsewhere, put the good ones on Facebook, and shared them to a couple of groups. And you can make $250, $200 really easy, man. It is crazy. It's very cool, very cool. So I've been trying to do that, and that new form. I'm stuck on that new format, man. I'm sprinting. I'm telling you, I'm sprinting. I feel
when's
good.
the next video coming up?
What do you mean?
For your TikTok. Do you have
I just need to make more content.
I was like the other day you said you had like a lot of really good clips.
I thought I did too. There's some that are okay. I think a lot of them I've scrapped. I posted 3 or 4 that I've deleted. Posted 3 or 4 that I've deleted. So I might need to look at those too and like see if those kind of.
Dude, what you need to do is post really shitty Overwatch plays with like random music on it, and
be like people say support mains suck, and then post it right. Yeah,
I'm sick of seeing Overwatch on my thing now. They're so bad.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes there's been some good stuff, dude. I found out some good information. Well, I just found out one tip. I can't remember. I found out some good stuff on TikTok about Overwatch, but a lot of it's been like really bad. Well, instead of also appeasing to new players too, man. There's a lot of opportunity in this game right now. I think free to play games have a lot of opportunity in content creation that like people will be like, oh, don't stream games that are oversaturated, right? But like I think free to play games have something to offer that a lot of other like maybe a $60 COD game doesn't offer.
Yeah,
right. It's like there's just
it accesses everybody.
Yes, there's so much people to access, and there's always going to be more people accessing it. Right. When I started Apex, there was 1 million people on launch day, but then there's millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people who played over the last couple of years. Right.
Yeah.
And so that opportunity is pretty wide, dude. It's pretty huge because people will keep playing it. Whereas like somebody's not going to buy Fallout 76 until it's $30, right? Sometimes those games don't ever go down, right? There's games that have been out 5 years, 10 years that are still $60, dude. Yep. Crazy. What are we at for time?
1 hour and 2 minutes.
What do you want to go longer, or do you want to cut it? I feel like an hour and a half is perfect. It's perfect, man.
Yeah, and there's not that much going on, so I think it's a good time to cut it.
Yep, I'm down. That was a sun. This was like a guillotine, dude. It's like we're done.
I would love to be killed by a guillotine. By the way,
I love the new logo, guys. What do you think about the new logo? Shout out to Emily, right? Emily made that. I love it, dude.
I guess so.
I love it. I love it.
It's simple, it's very good. Easy, and it makes sense.
Do you want to do our Overwatch draft before we go?
Sure.
You want to do it? Okay, guys, we're doing an Overwatch draft. Have you seen the drafts where like you pick, he picks one, I pick one, and we go down a list, right? So we'll have teams of 5. We're doing a draft, but we're going to do it based on who we want working with us at an office. Overwatch characters.
What kind of office? Just like an office environment?
Cubicle. Like you got to like be right next to these guys. Like think about the show The Office, right? Who's filling those desks?
Right.
Who's filling those desks? Right. I think it's gonna be good. All right.
Jen spent $10 on the battle pass and another $100 to complete it. That's boring. That's so boring.
Wait, why you spent $100?
I would just lose motivation to play the game after that. But I understand. I just couldn't do it. Yeah, because you can finish the battle pass with real money. You can buy it. I don't know. I guess to unlock everything.
Dude, give me your $100, dude. I'll finish it for you.
log in for him and get grinding.
God, man, don't give it to Blizzard, give it to me.
That's
funny. That's funny.
I wouldn't. That's way more. That's worth way more than $100, but
that's a lot of money, dude. To finish
to play the game. Yeah, to play
No,
the
I just want
game, yeah.
practice. I would. It would be just drilling. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
Practice.
saying. You would
Oh.
be getting paid to play. You're already playing
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's another opportunity. That a cool thing about being really good at video games, coaching too, right? There's a lot of opportunities for that. I think we'd kill at coaching.
I
We'd
ain't
kill
teaching
at
nobody
coaching.
nothing. If they're on my team,
Yeah,
I'll
you'd
shout
suck
it
at it.
out.
But no, but
But
if
other
you're
than
getting
that,
paid
I'm
to
like,
do it, you
no.
would totally do it. You would.
Oh
you'd
yeah,
be
if I'm
good at it
getting
you
paid
were
for, I
getting
would
paid.
break it, dude. I'd be a
That's what I'm saying. A
simplistic.
paid coaching. Have you heard of
Yeah.
Nice? Nice, he does League of Legend coaching. Have you seen this guy? He's on Facebook. I think he's on Facebook. He streams on Facebook. He posts a lot on TikTok too. He does League of Legend coaching, and he does a lot of promotion stuff on his TikTok. And his coaching stuff seems really cool, man. I think we do that. I told you. Oh, he's trolling. Good. That made my heart. Okay, who do you want working with you? You go first. Who do you want? Who do you want working with you? Okay, who do you want as the boss? No, that's number one, and then the other four sit next to you. Okay, so who's your boss? Overwatch
Dude, all my
character.
characters are gonna be girls, so just let me
No,
know.
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Probably May. Probably May is my boss.
That's a good choice, dude. Why May? I'm gonna pull up the Overwatch character if I bring that.
Why May?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. She seems like she would be stern, but she's like very soft spoken, so I wouldn't like be offended by her authoritative figure because I'm very rebellious. And then like she's super
Oh.
cute, so I would try to perform to impress her.
Do you have a hard time with? You really have a hard time with that hard of a time with authority?
A lot,
Very
dude.
weird.
Like if somebody
very
tells me
weird.
something and I know that I know more than them, then I don't like
That's
it.
weird, dude. That's weird.
But I know it. You know, like I know that's the way I am. So it's easy to manage and maintain because I know that I just need to shut the hell up and just do it. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think for my boss at this imaginary office, I would pick. I think I would, just because I would want
Pick who?
somebody
I
who
didn't
would like
cut out. Pick who?
Reinhardt.
Oh yeah, Reinhardt would be good.
Yeah, because
Nobody would run over him.
Yeah, exactly. I think you'd be a good enough leader to get through the hard stuff, but I think you'd also be light enough to like
Very joyful.
I think I could get away with some stuff too. I think I could get
Very
away.
hardy.
I think
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so who's sitting right next to you? So let's even do it like the office. Who's working at the desk? Who's across from you?
Like the receptionist.
Yep. Who's the receptionist? It doesn't have to be Jim and Pam, but just like who's the receptionist?
I only need one spicy person because I don't like for instance, like I'm imagining Sharon as Sombra, and I was like I could only deal with like one person with that attitude. So I'm trying to think somebody that I have to deal with every day because you're walking in to the office. Probably Mercy as a receptionist.
Okay, that's a good one. I feel like that's
very
like a
very
very classic
welcoming
one.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking about the opposite. I was thinking about going like really like literally the opposite, like either Doomfist or Widowmaker. Like
As a receptionist.
Yeah, just
dude, y'all
really,
get
really
no business. Fire the hiring manager. Fire the hiring manager, dude.
Like, blunt personalities, like really ripping into people. Junkrat would be a good receptionist. That'd be good. Okay, so hold on. Let's serious pick. Doomfist. I'm picking Doomfist just because I like it.
Why?
I just think you. No, just because I think you'd be an oddball. I like the wild card. I think you would win. I think he actually wouldn't be that bad of a reception. I think people just judge.
Dude,
him.
imagine his
put him in.
fist, dude. Where's his fist
Okay,
gonna
I'm
be?
not judging
Just,
him
like,
off his
laying there?
looks. I'm just talking about how well of a job he's gonna do. I'm not judging him. I think he would do a better job than you're thinking he would do. I think he'd be great. He's a noble guy. He would talk to him right. He might slam some things. It's fine.
you might, dude. You know all the phone calls he's gonna be taking with this. Nah, dude, just wouldn't work.
Oh, Arissa would be a great. She said Arissa.
Arissa would be good.
Arissa would be my secretary. The robot voice would be so good.
Very cute.
Okay, Arissa's my secretary. Reinhardt, Arissa. I got tanks. Okay, now who's sitting at the desk?
So we have 3 more, right?
Yeah, 3 more. We can just do 3. Or do you want to just fill the office? Like, do you want to do like?
No, we're doing 5, dude. We're doing 5.
Okay, we're sitting at Jim's desk. No, it's already turned into something else. We're sitting at Jim's desk.
I don't know the office enough, like to
oh, I
like,
got you. It's fine. I got you.
Okay.
So you have who's your boss?
My boss is May.
May. So May's working the office behind you, right? You have your
Right.
Jim in this scenario. You have
Okay.
Mercy.
Mercy.
As Mercy is sitting at reception, right? So
in my eyesight, yeah.
Yep. So who's sitting across from you?
Across
and who's
from
sitting
me.
to the left of you? Like desk to desk, right? Desk to desk, right in front of you.
Across from me. Across from me. Dude, I might not pick a girl this time. Probably Lucio. Probably Lucio across from me.
Lucio's a good one. I think Lucio's a good one. I think he'd be. I wouldn't want Lucio in my office. Actually, I think he'd be just
Why?
a little bit too noble. He would. I think he would snitch on somebody for a good reason. I think. I think he's dabble, but like, yeah. He wouldn't keep it street, dude. When it was time, he would not. Like, I think
he would. Like, he's very loyal. He'd be loyal.
No,
to me,
he
dude.
would. Dude, there's no way Lucio's not a snitch. There's no way. He's tattling, dude.
I think
he's tattling.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
He's a little rebellious. I know he led the rebellion, but he's like the Robin Hood. He's Robin Hood. He's Robin Hood, dude. He's literally Robin Hood.
He's not telling me.
He'd tattle. Okay, so my pick would be. Let me look at the characters. I would pick Farrah across.
Ooh, baby.
Because
Farrah's a good one to look at.
Well, she's gonna be, and also I just think that because it's almost. Have you seen? It's Always Sunny. Not Always Sunny. What's that one with that cop show with the guy from Lonely Island?
Dude, I don't watch stuff.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Is that what it's called? There's a serious cop lady in it, and she plays that part really well. And I think Farrah played that part really well. Because whoever I want to the left of me, whoever's sitting in Dwight's spot, I want to be like funny. I want to be funny. So I want the balance of like cold and funny, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I thought they were across from you. Aren't they across from you?
So yeah. So Dwight's to the left of you. Dwight's to the left of you, and there's someone across you.
Wait, who's Dwight in this situation? Is that who I picked just now? Lucio?
No. You pick the person across from you. So sometimes Ryan sits there, sometimes Pam sits there.
Jesus, dude. Okay.
What?
You lost.
I'm an Office fan.
You're naming all these people.
Can I draw for you? Can I draw for you?
No. Let's just keep.
We're almost done. No. We got 8 minutes. Hold on. We got 8 minutes. Hold on. Okay. Share my screen. Guys, we're done at 7:23 no matter what, okay? Okay, so this is reception. Okay? Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, that's reception. Here's Michael's office, right? Or that is May's office, right? You sit here, right? This is you. And then you just pick this desk right here, right? And this is Dwight's desk right here. Okay,
so in front of me is Lucio, and on the side of me,
Lucio. Yep. Right here is.
I'm trying to think who I want to put my creamsicles in the most.
Whoa. So wait, who's across from me? Lucio. So yeah. You have to pick the person you're shooting your shot with.
All right.
That makes sense.
God, it's so hard. There's so many beautiful Overwatch.
You can't pick any characters that I picked either.
That's fine. You picked a bunch of trash cans. It's okay.
I picked Reinhardt and Harissa.
Well, Farrah would have been a really nice one. Probably Diva, dude.
Diva's a good one. Okay, so that'd be across from you, right? So I'm now picking someone I think would be funny. Winston almost would be funny, man, but I just think he'd be another.
You got a bunch of monsters in your office, dude. You got a bunch of monsters.
Be too serious. Because I'm not sexualizing
can you imagine him? Can you imagine him like leaning back and then eating food with his feet? It's disgusting.
No, dude. No one's funny. Who's funny? Is there any funny legend or hero?
Who's funny?
Junkrat was kind of funny a little bit.
He's like maniacal funny.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to sit next. He's like Creed. You don't want. He's like one of those people. You're just like, all right.
Yeah, Reaper's kind of funny.
Reaper's kind of fun. Yeah, he's all right. I'd pick Soldier 76. I want Soldier 76 cross.
Baptiste has jokes, dude.
Yeah, but I want Soldier. I think Soldier's got cool stories.
He's gonna hit on you, dude. He's gay.
Oh, is he? That's fine.
Yeah, he's gay. He's
all right,
and
then accounting's right here, right? So there's 2 desks. But
who's in the
3
back?
people sit there.
Who's in the back?
Over here is Kevin or Stanley.
Dude, we're only going 5. We're only doing 5.
That's fine. No, stop. Okay, so there's Stanley, right? And then I'm pretty sure Phyllis. So hold on. Phyllis is gonna be right here. Right, and she's right across from. No, I'm pretty sure it's actually set maybe this way. But regardless, there's Phyllis, and then there's Kevin, and then Accounting's back here. And then I think Ryan sits here sometimes. I think that's everybody, right? And then the annex, or like where Toby is back here. I can't remember exactly the desk place, but I'm pretty sure Phyllis sits across from me.
Okay.
So who's the rest? Just pick the rest. You got 2 more.
Are they in my field of sight?
Yeah, all of them are. Yep. We're not doing the back. So you have 3 more. Or 4 more. Pick 4 more people in your office. Go rapid fire.
4 more?
4 more. Or 3. Go. We've only picked 3. We're doing total 7. I'll pick. Can I go?
No, dude, because you can lock in my ladies.
Go ahead. All right, well, take turns then. Go ahead. It's your turn.
Who do I want?
He said one.
I'm running out. Probably Widowmaker in there. Dude, she would look the best
I'm going
in business wardrobe.
Ash is sitting in Stanley's spot. Go ahead.
Trash. Can I have young Anna?
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. I don't want no old ladies in my office. It's
Young
nasty.
Anna, okay. I'm gonna take Winston across from Ash. Okay. And now we need two accountants.
Oh my god.
That's it. We're done. Dude, I had fun doing this. This is the most imagination I've ever had.
It's because you're associating it with your favorite show.
Yeah. It's combining worlds. Yep.
Dude, there's no more. Oh, ugh. I'll think about.
I'll pick your
Moira.
Reaper and
That sounds
Junkrat.
Disgusting.
Reaper and Junkrat in the back. Yeah. Just in the back, right, doing their thing.
Oh, in the back, I
Moira,
would have Sombra,
and because that's where like they're kind of off to the side.
Yeah,
they're even blocked off a little bit.
Thing. Good.
Yep. One more, Sombra and.
I'm thinking.
Your office
Sojourn
sucks, dude.
Dude, I just got a bunch of ass and titties in my office.
I
what
know,
do you mean?
dude. And it's just
amazing.
Gonna be
like, dude, whenever I was in the army, dude, they found out that I was like good with computers, right? I was good with computers, right? So I went in and I did an interview for systems management for something called DTMS, and it was like 3 girls, like 6 girls total, right? And then I was like, why didn't you guys want another girl in here? She's like, we just needed a guy. And I was like, I'm down. It was so amazing. Yeah. It was the best workspace I've ever been in my life.
I took a psychology of women's class, and I was one of 2 guys in there, and I was the only guy that showed up. So it was like there were 30 students about a psychology of women, right? And I was the only guy there. It was super weird, dude. It was cool actually for me, but it was just weird that more guys didn't want to be there. I was like, why wouldn't you want to know? It's super
toxic
weird,
masculinity.
Right?
Toxic masculinity.
I mean, dude, it has to be, right? Like men think they have it figured out. Men think like it's so weird. Dude, it showcased so much. It showcased so much.
Yeah.
Your office sucks, dude.
I would go to work every day, super motivated.
Dude, I
get to go to work and see all the Overwatch babes. Oh my! I don't care about guys.
Perfect plan, dude. No, but that would be boring, dude. You would have
take them all out.
I got a little bit of everything.
I got a couple
drunk. I got a couple wild cards. Right? I got a couple funny people. I got one to lead. I got a couple. There's everything, dude. I got enough of everything. Mine's better, guys. Can we take a poll before we leave? We got 1 minute left. Poll real quick. 1, make sure to like the stream, guys. Make sure to like the stream. 2, poll whose office is better. Please let us know. 1, let's say pick type 1 for mine, and then 2 for Astrals. Who's better? And then we're out of here. You playing Overwatch tonight?
Winston Hammond for the pets. Mercy Anna.
2
for wisdom.
Emily. What's that?
What? Mora for the sass. Reaper because bickering between Mora and him. I do love work drama. But if you have all women in work, you're going to have work drama no matter what.
Yeah, but not the good kind. Like this one, like not the good kind. I think mine is almost like the show The Office. I try to kind of like.
That show sucks.
Make my own
show's awful. It's super overrated.
Sheraton, mine's way closer to yours. No, it's not.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Reinhardt. She loves Reinhardt. Like that would be her boo thing.
Oh, the giant blonde.
No, just like that he's daddy and he's like nice and
you
know. This guy.
All right. Well, no. I guess we only got one. Yeah.
So I win by default
we're-
because Impulse Control voted for me.
That's fine. All right. Well, mine sucks, I guess, guys. No, I would rather work on mine. But are you playing Overwatch tonight? Let's hop on. Let's do it, guys. We'll see you on Overwatch. Let's play. All right, you guys.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
All right, man. I love you. This was a fun podcast, man. I felt like this one went by really fast. Really fast. And I think we have some clippable content too.
You should have told me and I would have clipped it.
Oh, well, we can clip it.
We're not going to do it. You already know how we are.
No, I'm sprinting now, dude. It's different. I'm telling you. I'm back on the grind. Back on the grind. All right.
I'm thinking about
goodbye.
my office, dude. I would be so horny. Yeah, all right. We'll see you later.
Yeah. Go Goodbye, guys. We'll see you next Sunday. Do you want to do engagement day next Sunday? I think 1 day a week, right?
How
Or
about this?
1 day a month.
Within the first
Let's plan a
15
game.
minutes. Within the first 15 minutes, if nobody's here, let's not do an engagement day.
Let's plan something though, so that they want to be there, right? So let's plan a game. Maybe it's Marvel or whatever we need to do to engage with them.
You can't do marbles on this game.
Okay, but you see what I'm saying, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's plan something. Let's make it a little bit fun for them or like engaging, and let's do it once a month. And I think next week, good. All right, guys.
All right. Bye,
All right,
guys.
love y'all, man. We'll see you next week.